He's got class and he's got sass, but most of the time he's a silly ass. Welcome to another installment of Rating All of Ryan Reynolds Movies. We are going to be focusing on the movie If today. If is about a 12-year-old girl who is going through a lot in life. She is dealing with family issues. She's having to kind of have her life rerouted and moved around. And she's just kind of sad and tells everyone that she's a grown up, basically. She doesn't want to be a kid anymore. She's dealt with too many serious things and she just wants to be looked at as an adult. And then she stumbles across Ryan Reynolds and some ifs. And then her life suddenly starts to change. Now, this movie started off pretty slow for me to where I was like, I don't know. This might not be the winner that I was hoping it would be. And it took a while to get to where it was. I think part of it was because we needed the backstory of the little girl, but at the same time, I think they just focused on that for too long personally. But once they got into the characters, I loved all the different ifs or the imaginary friends. I liked seeing their personalities. I enjoyed hearing the voices because there's so many celebrities in this movie doing voice cameos, even for like 5 seconds total. Uh, I I genuinely enjoyed this movie because of that. That really brought the movie back for me. I also loved Brad Pitt's cameo. If you know, you know. It's fantastic and it made me laugh. And yeah, I know that this movie isn't getting great hype. I feel like the movie, like I said, kind of started off slow, but I feel like it redeemed itself for me by the end. It made me chuckle, it made me laugh, and it gave me some feels. Now, I will say there could be a little bias here because A, I do love Ryan Reynolds, but B, I have some stuff going on in my personal life that kind of went along with this movie. And so it tugged at my heartstrings probably a little more based on the time I'm seeing it. So I'm totally willing to admit that. But I did genuinely ultimately end up enjoying this movie. And I also learned that I think that I must have an imaginary friend named Keith because I'm a walking disaster and trip over nothing. So the only explanation is that I have a Keith in my life. So if you know, you know. Now, as far as this movie goes, the critics gave this a 54%, which isn't great. Like I said, I know not everyone's going to like this movie. It is kind of slow at the start, and it it does kind of go all over the place at times. But overall, I did enjoy it. I will be curious to see what the audience thinks of this. Since I saw this opening night, those scores are not out there yet. But did you see If? Are you thinking about it? Are you looking forward to it? What are your thoughts? Let me know.